Hi everyone, welcome back to B-17, the Mighty Eighth. Here we are, the crew of Lucky Ducky, ready for our third mission in this tour of duty. So let's head on into the briefing room and see where we are going today. So, the 7th of January 1945. Primary target is the Borzig factory. Secondary target is the OKW Army headquarters in Berlin. And the tertiary target is the propaganda ministry in Berlin. Berlin on our third mission? That's tough. That is tough. Ordnance selected, 4 times £1,000 general purpose, 10 times £100 incendiaries. Distance to farthest target is 1,519 miles. We'll have 2 squadrons of P-51s as our cover. The primary target, the Borzig factory. Flak high, fighter high, priority high, damage none. Target intelligence. The Borzig factory is situated in North Henningsdorf, Berlin, and it manufactures armoured fighting vehicles and, most importantly, tanks for the German war effort. Tanks are proving to be immensely important on every front, and any that we take out here will be sorely missed by the German frontline units. In addition, the longer-term slowing of production will be significant. Okay. So the OKW Army headquarters in Berlin, flak high, fighter strength high, priorities low, damage none. This is where the great deal of the very highest level planning for the German land forces gets done. This building is the administrative headquarters and has millions of records archived here. Much of the high value sections are deep underground. Standard bombing is seen as being of limited value. As with any central city target, great care would have to be taken to avoid senseless loss of civilian life. Oh my goodness me. And the propaganda ministry, again, high, low. Propaganda ministry is definitely a prestige target at best, seeing as how their own citizens must be distrustful of the propaganda by now. There is little tangible gain to be had by bombing it. That said, pinpoint target bombing of such a prominent public building would have definite morale effects on the German people and might sway those still fanatically committed to the Nazi cause. However, as with any central city target, great care would have to be taken to avoid senseless loss of civilian life. This sounds like a nightmare. Oh my goodness. So here we are. We're going to take off from our base, heading north up to, and then cutting down to Berlin. So what we have here, so that's the primary target, which is on the outskirts of the city. And then we've got the propaganda and the OKW Army headquarters are literally on top of each other. Wow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 airfields, 5 airfields, 6, 7, I guess. I'm coming down here, 8, 9, 10. This is a horrendous route. We might see if we can actually cut short and come this way and pick our way through here. We can't do it now because I don't get any say on the actual mission planning, so I can't move these. But once we're in the mission, I think we might shorten this and we'll cut this short and we'll come through here. And that will avoid us going over 1, 2, 3 flak fields plus the numerous fighter bases. Now, previously I've always believed that once you bomb the target, fighters do not spawn. But in the last mission, I saw them spawn after we'd bombed. Now, they didn't attack, they circled and landed, so I don't know if it's still the same thing, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, oh god. Let's have a look at the reconnaissance film. So this would be the factory. Lots of forestry areas. Bit of civilian town life, and then into an industrial zone. And there's the factory. It's not a big factory. And more. So you've got industrial here, And we got civilian housing around here. Joy. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. Anyway. Don't show any fear in front of the men. Let's head to the plane. Right, let's start this up.
Start engines.
Here she is, old Lucky Ducky. 2 bomb markers on the side, plus 7 kills tallied up. Fantastic. Looking gorgeous. So, goodness me, let's just see who we've got on board today. So our bombardier is Ken Husley. Another temporary replacement because our 2 other bombardiers have both been injured. Rooster Rugburn has returned to duty fantastically after his light wound. He just got a scratch last time, so Rooster's back. Martin Brookman is our temporary pilot, and Matthew Vaudrin is our co-pilot, but he's sort of like part of the original crew. So we might put Matthew back on the pilot seat today. Melvin Lowe, our engineer and top turret gunner, has been with us since the start and has got a number of kills against his name. Lee Evans, radio operator, joined us for the last mission replacement. Henrik, not a spy, has been serving us dutifully in the bull turret gunner and bull turret turret, and he joins us once again. We have Billy Yonker and Hans McCorrick. So Billy's original crew, Hans is a replacement, and Luke Scott on the tail is original crew. So I might get you to swap over. I know just in the middle of doing this kind of thing is not the time. We should have organised this earlier, but you know, I like my crew to get the experience on the there we go. Quick swap over. I want to get Matthew's skill up. So that's, there we are. Okay, all engines fired.
Taxi to runway.
And we're going to taxi to the runway. So, we'll take off, join up into formation, head out towards target, and I'll see you in a few.
You are cleared for takeoff.
Hi everyone, welcome back. As you can see, we have made it over the coast, and yeah, we are. Let me just show you the map where we are. So we've done all the North Sea. We've come over the top of Germany, the bottom of Denmark. Where is that the border? Somewhere around here, somewhere, isn't it? Where is the border marked on the map? Maybe. No. Anyway, I think it's top of Germany, maybe the bottom of Denmark. Who knows? Anyway, we are here, just coming over the channel. We'll be starting to make our descent, as it were, into Germany. It's yeah, the mainland Germany, heart of Germany, into Berlin, and I've done a little bit of tinkering to the route. So this was literally cutting through this flak field here at Rostock, but we've now skirted around that, which is good, and then we're doing a more of a tight turn when we finish our bombing run in Berlin, and then we're going to scoot around these flak fields, through those flak bursts, and straight down here, straight back home. So it should be slightly shorter route. Also helps if any of the mission briefing was leaked to the enemy. We should be able to catch them unawares, but yeah. So far so good. We're at 15,000 feet, 150 miles an hour, heading 100. Nothing to report, we're all doing okay. Things are good. Things are good. So we'll skip on until something happens, some significant event, an attack, flak, who knows. But I will see you in a few.
Bandit, 6 o'clock high, coming in.
Bandit 6 o'clock high. Here they come.
Bandit! Block high! Coming in! But 49! Block level! Coming in!
Whoa! Whoa! I think we got... Whoa!
Incoming! 8 o'clock! There goes another one! Bandit! Coming in!
Okay, the wreckage of the aircraft took one out.
Bandit!
One of our bombers.
Low, coming in!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bandit! Incoming! 5 o'clock! Low!
7, 8, 9. One more. Come on, one more parachute. Oh no, I only saw 9. One of those may have been the fighter pilot.
Bandit! 3 low! Incoming! Bandit! 3 low! Incoming! Bandit! Coming in! 7 o'clock left! Oh yeah. That's gotta hurt.
Okay. He's got an engine out on that bomber over there. But we seem to be okay for now. So I think we got, is it 2, possibly 3 other fighters have been shot down.
Oh yeah. That's gotta hurt.
Got some hits on him. Okay, that was good. We got some, although we lost a bomber, I think that was literally the burning 190 which actually took him out. Oh, another one coming in. Ah, didn't lead that very well at all. This
Bandit, 4 o'clock high. Bandit, incoming 5 o'clock high.
is that him? No one's firing at him. Where have our little friends gone? We had some Mustangs protecting us. Now I'm not sure if that is a friendly or an enemy. No one's firing at him, which makes me suspicious. Quick assessment. We seem to have been relatively lightly dealt by. I don't even think we got a strike on that. Whoop.
O'clock low, coming in.
Okay, and I think he's gone as well. Just keep an eye on him. Can we? Through the gun? Where's he gone? Okay. Now I think that is it. We've got a smoking bomber down there. Obviously we lost a bomber. And we've got a bomber with an engine out over there. Oh, that's got an engine out as well. Number 3 engine on this bomber here is out. Can we... Yes, there we go. Laden Maiden has lost her number 3 engine. She really should be turning back, but we can't make her. So cruise discretion and all that. That one should be turning back as well. Anyway, I think it's all gone a bit calm after that furious fighter attack. And the fighters just going in now, I believe. So yeah, we'll press on, and I will see you back for the next significant event. So I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, guys. We've got something amassing on the horizon over there. I think there's some enemy fighters coming in. Let's do a quick check on the crew. Everyone seems to be a-okay. Where's Lee? I just want Lee. Can you just go on the the cheat gun, please, 'cause I think we've got some enemy fighters incoming. Much appreciated. So, where are these? There. Something in the air tonight, as Phil Collins once sung about, but it's daytime and these look like enemy fighters. So, the fighters we came across the channel with have returned to base, so we are on our own. Just the formation defences to look after us. So we gotta look after ourselves on this side. So I can see, yep, they're definitely fighters. There's 4 of them coming in.
Pilot to navigator. Okay, turn coming up.
Oh, typical. These always do their first strike when we're turning, so it's next to impossible to actually get a decent aim on. They're up here just in case anyone's lost sight of them. So it looks like they're going to be coming front on assault to begin with.
Pilot to navigator. We're at the waypoint.
Here they come. They're breaking off now.
Pilot to navigator. Pick up a heading of 10.
Yep, and here's the turn.
1,
So we...
0, 8.
Jeez.
Roger.
Switching to cheek... switching to waist. This will probably be an easier one to get him with. He says... Nope. Now I've lost him.
Bandits, level. Incoming. Bandits, 4 o'clock level. Bandits at 4 o'clock level. Bandits,
Whoa!
coming in. 7 o'clock level. Bandits,
We've got bombers clipped all over the place.
8 level. Bandits, incoming. 8 high.
Switching to tail.
Bandits, 9 high. Found.
Okay, another one coming in. Now they're attacking us. These are 109s. Another one up here. I sees ya. Good hits, good hits, good hits. What's this guy doing back here? Is that...
Bandits at 11 high. Inbound.
Got an engine on fire. It doesn't seem too bad. It's not thick black smoke, so we may be okay. Ah, these are bombers coming back in for formation. Hold your fire. Good God. It's like watching the boys on a Tuesday night flight night. Trying to fly in formation. Coming in at 200 miles an hour plus. Where'd they go? Okay, those boys are rejoining. Should add some more firepower to our defensive formation, which is good. Welcome back, boys. For those who haven't been following the series in the past, the reason I disable the bomber's collision is because we were getting all sorts. We were losing literally 75% of the formation due to suicidal. Where'd he go? Suicidal fighters.
Bandits, 2 levels. Bandits at 2 levels. Bandit down. 2 levels. Inbound. Bandits,
190s?
2 levels. Inbound.
2 level, I don't see him.
Bandits coming in.
Okay, we got some 190s have joined the party by the sounds of it. It's going high. I'm watching you.
4 o'clock. Low.
Oh ho ho! Good night. He did not indeed. Give his friend something to think about. Whoa, he's clipped. Now's the time. Fill him full. Fill him full. Yes! That's a bit of a cheat because he clipped the nose of that bomber. But either way, he would have been going down to meet his maker. Parachute there. Another parachute.
Bandits incoming. 85. Low.
Whoa! What was that noise? Did we? Oh, we're damaged. We're damaged. We're dropping out of formation.
Bandits navigate 10 o'clock. Take up a heading. 2, 6, 3. Repeat. 2, 6, 3. Okay. Bandits 6 o'clock low. Coming in.
Right. What we're gonna have to do? Looks like we've got to give up. So he's hopefully. Where's my radio operator? Lee, where are you? Lee. Melvin, yeah. Okay, we're probably just diving down. Now, Lee, I know I asked you to go on the gun, but I need you back on the radio, sir. I need you back on the radio, quickly. Right, I need you on the bomb. What we need to do...
Fire out.
Oh, there's a fire as well. Good God. Right, what do we need to do? Right, we need to... switch that on, open the bomb bay doors. We need to jettison the bombs.
Bomb doors full open. Bombs away.
We're going to try and lighten us up and see if we can get this crippled bomber back to base. Okay. Stick you back on the gun.
Pilot, navigator. Your new heading is 2, 6, 3. Repeat. 2, 6, 3.
Did we say that we could not?
Okay.
Squadron leader has left the formation. That was our bombs hitting the ground. Okay, so we didn't actually have to announce that we were leaving. I think we got 3 engines damaged. That's not good. So we are making a beeline straight for base, which is going to take us over. God, we're such a long way away. Okay, so engine 2 is definitely struggling. The other 3 engines seem to be okay actually. Engine 2 is definitely on a slow. Yeah, engine 2, look, you can see it's dying a wee bit. So let's look at that, the cooling on it. Let's just turn the cooling down. Right, fuel wise, we're not too bad. We got a little bit of less in fuel, engine 4, and we're banking over for some reason. I think this is going to be one of those times.
Navigator, your new heading is 2, 6.
Yeah, engine 2 is down on everything, and engine 4 is slightly down on engine 3 as well. They're always going to be slightly out of sequence, but do you know what? I think this is going to be one of those occasions where I'm going to have to fly this home. So, okay, We're going to have to nurse this back, which means a very, very long journey for me. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to go up to the coast and fly along the coast. That should get us out of those flak fields that we saw, and hopefully, while we'll not make Berlin, hopefully we will make Suffolk and our home base once again. So yeah, it is standard procedure once you've got a damaged engine, as I was saying earlier, to head for home if you haven't gone, to the target. So that's what we're doing. We've dropped our bombs, we've jettisoned them to lighten the strain on the aircraft, and we'll cruise. What altitude are we at? We are at 4,000, 4,500. So we'll probably stay around here, cross the channel, and try and nurse this back to base, as I said. So I will see you in a little while. Okay, we're just doing a quick fuel transfer from engine 2 to tank 4. I'm going to move it that way, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do. Right, let's hop into... I've spent some time trimming the aircraft up, so she's flying quite well. We're up to 10,000, almost 10,000 feet now, 9,500 feet, and we're doing 168 miles an hour. So we've got quite a nice trim on 3 engines. So if you have a quick look now, engine 1 is 250 gallons, engine 2 is now down to, or tank 2 is down to 250 gallons, tank 3 is there or thereabouts the same. Now tank 4 was down to about 100 gallons. And with that transfer, you can see we are just under 200. So, whoops, okay, talk about me trimming her up. She was trimmed, but let's give her back for a second. Let's just do a little more fuel transfer from 2 to 4. Right click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right, let's just straighten her out again. Do a bit more trimming.
Navigator, take up a heading of 261. Repeat.
Oh, no, he's actually turning to 261 probably, which might have been a good idea. We need to have a look at this. So 1, 250, 2 is now down to about 200, but that's okay, it's burning. It's not. Engine 2 is so low on power, it's burning a lot less fuel. 3 is up there, and 4 is now around about 250 mark, which is okay. Of course, whoa, steady on. Of course, engine 4 is obviously burning or leaking oil, sorry, leaking fuel, but it's okay, as engine 2, as you see, is barely rotating. So engine 2 is barely burning anything, and engine 4 is losing a bit more fuel than normal. So hopefully we'll be able to balance the two out and make it back. As you can see, we're coming up to the coast now. So the coast over there, so that is the northern part of Germany up to Denmark. We kind of skipped that over, and this is the coast, and we'll head that down as in 265 something, 265, heading 265, and then we'll head back to Blighty. Hopefully, I want to try and stay around 10,000 feet, just in case we have an issue with the engines. It gives us a little bit more time to think and play around and see if we can get things working. Let us just trim that down a wee bit. So what you use the home and the N keys along with control to do fine tuning of the elevators. Shift, home and end is the course control, i.e. more of a noticeable thing. So if I do shift and home, you can see it pitches up, shift and end to underpitch it. Now I've got to try and jink it back in.
Navigator, take up a heading of
262, okay. And then I can use control to just fine tune it. So there we go, that's probably not too bad. And then you've got the aileron trim, which is the delete and the page down key, and again shift to do course changes, i.e. big changes, and control to do fine changes. And the rudder is insert and page up. So they are the trim you have for this aircraft. Which see, if I let go of the stick now, we've got a slight turn to the right, but it's not too bad considering we've got an engine out and she's not handling very well. Not too bad at the moment. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll try and nurse her a bit home a bit more. I just got a bit bored. It's been about 30 minutes now since we last did anything. So I'll see you in a little while. Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, we're still in the air. It's almost 2 p.m. That is Amsterdam, somewhere down there. So we have just made it to the coast. Goodness me. We've still got all 4 engines just about running. Engine 2 is still on its last legs, and we've been doing a little bit of fuel transfer. So if we have a quick look, so tank 1 we've got about 150 gallons. Tank 2, I've transferred a lot out, and we're down to 50 gallons. So tank 2 is literally going to burn itself out. Tank 3, 150 gallons as is normal, and tank 4 is down to 100 gallons, and we've obviously been siphoning a lot of that out to put into tank 4. Sorry, tank 2 into tank 4, yes. Yes. It's been a long time. Half of me is wondering whether or not to plug the rest of the fuel from tank 2 into tank 4 and just feather engine 2. However, it is providing some power at the moment, so I'm kind of I'm umming and ahhing. I think by the end of this we'll be on 2 engines either way. I don't think we could potentially transfer the fuel from engine tank 1 to tank 4, and then or tank 3 to tank 4 via obviously tank 1 or 2. But at this time I'm just going to struggle on, I think, and 266. Okay, I've drifted a little bit, so we'll bring it round. But she's fairly balanced. She's trimmed quite nicely, and we'll see what we can do. So we'll press on. It's just a status update, just to let you know I'm still here. Some hour and a half later, we're just crossing the channel. Goodness me, and hopefully we'll be seeing blighty soil very soon. So we'll press on, and I'll see you hopefully in a little whiles. Hi guys, welcome back. We have made it this far. The base is under this cloud right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop some altitude, and we're going to see if we can't get under there. So yes, we have made it back. I'm easing back. We've managed to nurse all the engines with our leaky fuel on that side and our Duff engine on that side. We've managed to nurse her back, and under this cloud is our airbase. Thank heavens for that. I can't believe we've made it back.
Pilot, navigator, your new heading is
266. You can see the runway make out there. We are going a bit. Actually, no, the speed isn't too bad. I wonder, can I do a short approach on here? I'm tempted, you know. I'm tempted. Let me hop over here. 150. If I keep the speed down. Let's lower the landing gear. Deploy flaps. We're doing 150, so it's not too bad. Let's check on the landing gear, make sure that comes down okay. Is it coming down? Okay. So it looks like the landing gear isn't working. So what we'll do, we'll just slow down time a little bit. It's kind of a cheat, but this just gives us the chance to do what you'd normally do over the intercom, which we can't do. So we need to go, Bud needs to manually put the wheels down. That would be great. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to take manual control back. So we're not going to make a landing. Put in power to the engines, and we'll just we'll do a turn. Give Mr. Lowe a chance, Melvin Lowe, a chance to get our landing gear down. Well, I've come this far now. We've got a little bit of fuel.
Pilot, navigator, okay.
I am not going to ditch this aircraft with no wheels. if we can take a few seconds and get the wheels dropped. So I am going to do a little circle and come back in on that runway.
Pilot, navigator, we're at the waypoint.
Put the power back into the engines. Get the speed up. No chance, bud. We're coming down. Retracting the flaps to allow us to have a bit of speed as well. How is the... Right, okay. Whoops, manual back. Wheels are down. Let's get up to about 1,000 feet again. We're on the edge of stalling speed here. Well, it's not too bad, 140. I wouldn't want to go any slower, mind. Oh, I miss track IR in this game. Not that it's ever had it, but you know what I mean. Right, so we got coming up to 1,000 feet now. 140 miles an hour. Where's this runway? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Right. Right, let's deploy flaps. And we're going to see if we can not land this baby. Oh, she wants to take off now. Right. Take that off. Pull the throttle the engines back. We'll just use the height to keep the speed. You're not going to get any fancy pictures of this. I'm just going to try and put her down. Oh, we are down. Oh, oh, we've made it, guys. Guys and gals, we have made it back to base. Oh my goodness. Just over the 2-hour mark of flying, that is. I am shattered. We're pretty shot up. We've got holes all over the place. Our tyres don't look particularly good shape either. That could have been me, oh, and that one. That could either be that they were damaged and that's why they didn't drop, or it could have been that I had a bit of a crunch of a landing. But it wasn't too bad, I didn't think. We put the flaps up. Just to let you know, we did have our waist gunner, McCormick, go down. And the bombardiers, you can see just through there. He also went down at one stage, but they're back up now. Right, anyway, I've taken a breather. I'll get this parked up and I will see you back in debriefing. So I'll see you in a little while. Welcome to debriefing. Oh, I am exhausted and we didn't even get to bomb anything. Let's have a read. So, 7th of January 1945, no target attacked. 1,346 miles was our journey. They lost 4 bombers. Enemy fighters shot down 11. Wow. Bomb damage estimate, complete miss. Without me there were no chance. Right, so, confirmed friendly losses was 4. Crew injuries suffered. McCormack obviously went down, light wound. Hussey is the bombardier. Flesh wound. Oh yes, and Lowe went down, but he's just got a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound, so hopefully he'll be okay. Oh, look at this. So Lieutenant Hussey, Purple Heart. Lieutenant Lowe, our engineer and top turret ace, Purple Heart, Bronze Star. McCormack, Purple Heart. Scott, our tail gunner, Bronze Star. You can thank me later, guys. So, missing crews accounted for. All American. Crashed in enemy territory. Unfortunately, 10 killed in action. Luftwaffe Waterloo. Crashed in enemy territory. All aboard lost. Anxious Angel. Crashed in enemy territory. All lost. And the Memphis Belle. Crashed in enemy territory. Again, sadly, all lost. Wow. So that was Mission 3. That was tough. That was tough. Bobby Hansen, or Bob Hansen, Bobby to his mates, is coming back to our squad. Obviously, he had a light wound. He came on the second mission with us, so he's our second bombardier, as it were. Rooster Rugburn stays with us as our navigator. His navigation is average, but he's doing okay. His first aid, he's been using that a lot. Morale has dropped for Rooster a little bit, though. Martin Brookman, our stand-in pilot, his where is his piloting above average, which is okay. Co-pilot Matthew Valdrin, who has pretty much been our pilot for the last 2 missions, he's above average, and his morale is above average. He likes the responsibility he's been given as well. Melvin Lowe, the star of the show so far. Good gunnery skills. He's been on all 3 missions. He's got a bronze star, a purple heart. He's had a flesh wound. He's doing a great job. Lee Evans, our temporary replacement radio operator, is going to stay with us for another mission. Bull turret Henrik, not a spy. But above average gunnery. I think he got some hits on the aircraft. We'll definitely have a look, actually, to see who got the kills. Billy, our left waist gunner. He's got above average gunnery. And he remains with us. Fantastic. Right waist. Position vacant currently. And Luke Scott, our tail gunner. He's got good gunnery skills. And he's completed with a distinguished... He's completed all 3 missions, Distinguished Cross, Flying Cross, and the Bronze Star as well. So let's just have a look at our Mission 3. We got 12 kills, 3 missions. Wow. So, Lowe got 2 there, Scott got 1, Kvist got 1. Lowe got his 3rd, and Scott got his 2nd in Mission 2. Oh. And then in Mission 3, Scott got 2 190s, 3 190s. So Scott is now an ace, and Lowe is also 5 kills apiece. They're both aces. Fantastic. So Melvin, Lowe, and Luke Scott, our top turret and our tail turret, are now aces. That is fantastic news. Fantastic. Good news is, the bomber is still mechanically A status, so we'll be going again next time for Mission 4. Wow. Mission 3 was a bit of a tough one. Obviously, we never actually made it to Berlin, but I'm not too unhappy about that. The positive thing is, we all got home, all in relatively good condition, and we're good to go next time for Mission 4. So, join me then, Mission 4. Hopefully it's not Berlin. Please, God. Let it not be Berlin. And we'll see what joys and surprises the intelligence officers and the commander will plan out for the next sortie. So, join me then, Mission 4 in Lucky Ducky. I'll see you soon.